In a world where distractions are endless and the pressure to constantly react is overwhelming, have you ever stopped to consider the true power of silence? What if the most profound growth doesn't come from speaking out or reacting to every challenge, but from taking a step back, observing and focusing on what truly matters? What if, by simply focusing on yourself and staying silent, you could unlock a deeper sense of peace, strength, and commitment? You could trust, empower yourself, and ship, because better heart development will help you grow 100% wisdom. In today's video, we're going to explore exactly that, how choosing silence over reaction and self-focus over external noise can transform your life in ways you may never have imagined. We'll dive into how this approach helps you build resilience, improve relationships, and find your inner peace no matter how chaotic the world around you gets. This isn't about avoiding life's challenges, but about learning how to face them with a calm mind and clear purpose. If you're ready to understand the true strength that lies in silence and self-reflection, stay with us until the end of this video. You won't want to miss these life-changing insights. Tranquility isn't found in fleeting approval or external praise, but in your ability to remain calm, centered, and focused on yourself rather than attempting to control what's beyond our reach. We should channel our energy into what we can truly master: our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This is how we reclaim ourselves amid life's relentless chaos. So take a step back, embrace silence, and let your focus become the guiding force of your inner strength. What I'm about to share isn't just abstract theory. It's a collection of lessons shaped by real experiences designed to transform the way you perceive yourself and the world around you. Now is the time to put aside distractions, immerse yourself completely, and uncover the deeper meaning behind each insight. Every part of this journey is essential, a key to unlocking true serenity and inner freedom. Let's begin. Number one, rediscovering self-love in a world that glorifies romance. We live in a society that often places romantic love at the heart of happiness. From fairy tale narratives to social media flooded with picture-perfect couples, it's easy to believe that finding the one is essential for a fulfilling life. But true fulfillment begins within, by cultivating a deep, unwavering love for yourself. This isn't about arrogance, it's about self-respect and understanding. Self-love is the journey of embracing who you are with all your strengths and imperfections. It means celebrating your achievements while meeting your flaws with compassion and patience. Imagine experiencing heartbreak, feeling an emptiness, questioning your worth. When you genuinely love yourself, you realize that your value isn't defined by someone's presence or absence. This self-awareness allows you to move forward, not by ignoring the pain, but by carrying it with strength that comes from within. When you nurture self-love, you free yourself from seeking relationships just to fill a void. Instead, you foster connections that are genuine and meaningful. Think about a close friend you may have, unintentionally neglected due to life's demands or shifting priorities. When you value yourself, you naturally make space for such friendships, appreciating them for what they truly are: bonds built on mutual respect and shared experiences. Even a simple coffee conversation or shared laughter can become a source of joy, enriching your life in unexpected ways. Self-love also extends beyond your personal circle, allowing you to connect more deeply with the world around you. When you listen to and care for yourself, you become more attuned to the struggles of others, fostering empathy and kindness in ways that ripple far beyond your own life. This may manifest in small acts of kindness like helping a neighbor, or in more significant efforts such as volunteering for a cause close to your heart. You begin to realize that love isn't confined to romantic relationships. It flows through countless gestures of humanity, spreading warmth and connection in profound and humbling ways. Loving yourself doesn't mean rejecting romantic love. It means refusing to depend on it as your sole source of happiness. Instead, it's about enriching your life through your own choices and experiences. Rather than waiting for someone else to bring fulfillment, you can find it in the small joys of daily life. A quiet morning with a book, a peaceful walk at sunset, or the satisfaction of achieving a personal goal. These simple moments, though often overlooked, hold immense power in shaping a life of meaning and contentment. Life doesn't need a romantic subplot to feel extraordinary. Sometimes the deepest fulfillment comes from appreciating yourself, nurturing genuine relationships, and spreading kindness to the world around you. Self-love isn't just the destination, it's the path that leads to true freedom and lasting happiness. Number 2, finding peace in solitude and time. Have you ever paused amid life's chaos and asked yourself, where is all my time gone? Between endless meetings, unfinished projects, and the mindless scrolling through your phone, it's easy to forget that our most valuable asset isn't money, it's time. As Seneca wisely observed, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Time once spent can never be reclaimed. It is an irreplaceable gift, and how we choose to use it shapes the quality of our entire lives. Imagine starting your day differently. Instead of immediately checking your phone for messages or social media updates, you take a moment to breathe deeply and reflect on what truly matters to you. This simple shift isn't just a minor habit, it's a powerful declaration that you are taking control of your day. The choices we make, from how we begin our mornings to the passions we pursue, become the foundation of a meaningful life. But how can we truly make the most of our time? Where can a person find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than within their own soul? Stillness isn't an isolating loneliness, it's a return to our essence, a space where we can face ourselves with honesty. Solitude, though often misunderstood, is a precious gift in those quiet moments. Alone, we stop chasing societal expectations, stop striving to please others, and start listening to our own. Arts consider the story of a young woman who set out on a solo hiking trip in the wilderness. In the silence, she realized she had been living to meet the expectations of her parents and colleagues. It was in that state illness that she discovered her true calling to become a writer. Such is the power of solitude. It reconnects us with our passion, our most authentic selves. Every moment is an opportunity to live fully. Imagine if today were your last. Would you spend it worrying about an unanswered email or dwelling on minor frustrations, or would you choose to create love and explore the things that make you feel truly alive? Time isn't meant to be wasted. It's meant for growth and discovery, not for the sake of others, but for yourself. When we learn to pause, reflect, and contemplate life's deeper meaning, we allow peace to gently fill our souls, and in that stillness, we begin to ask the questions that truly matter. What do I really want? What brings us happiness is no longer a burden, but an invitation to uncover our true selves. In this journey, we find freedom, not freedom from the external world, but a deeper liberation from within. Rooted in self-acceptance and love, in this quiet space, we discover more than just peace. We lay the foundation for inner strength through this deep awareness of ourselves. We learn to stand firm, cultivate independence, and act in alignment with our values. And this leads us to the next step, harnessing the power of self-reliance. Number 3, building strength through self-reliance. Self-reliance is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself in a world where we often find ourselves comparing our lives to others or seeking validation from external sources. Self-reliance stands as a lighthouse, illuminating the path back to our true selves amid life's unpredictable waves. When you learn to stand on your own, you tap into a well of inner strength you may have forgotten was there. Picture this: a day when work feels overwhelming, your boss is disappointed, colleagues seem judgmental, and nothing seems to go right. In moments like these, what will carry you forward? It won't be the comforting words of others or their reassuring glances. It will be the strength within you, the ability to confront failure, learn from it, and choose to keep moving. When you ask yourself, do I really need someone else to lift me up, or can I rise on my own? You'll discover that self-reliance isn't an unattainable ideal. It exists in the simple yet powerful choice to act rather than wait. Self-science doesn't mean perfection or isolating yourself from others. It means trusting that you have what it takes to face challenges independently. Start small instead of depending on others to manage your finances. Take charge by tracking your spending, setting savings goals, and enjoying the satisfaction of achieving them. This isn't just a practical skill. It's a statement that you are in control of your own destiny. Have you ever felt alone in a crowded room? In those moments, you may have asked yourself, do I need others to feel complete? The truth is, fulfillment doesn't come from the presence of many people or possessions. What truly matters is learning to enjoy your own company and finding joy in life's simplest routines, sipping tea by a window, journaling your thoughts, or taking a quiet walk in nature. As you build self-reliance, you'll notice a profound shift. Life stops feeling like a series of days spent chasing others to fill the gaps inside you. Instead, you'll begin to experience a peace that isn't dependent on anyone's words, actions, or approval. That's when you realize you are already whole and strong, and in that realization, you not only stand taller, but also inspire others with your quiet confidence. And now you validate the victories that you've created and you celebrated. Most people try to be more than they are, and they self-assurance begin your journey towards self-reliance with small but meaningful steps. This life is yours, and only you can compose the unique melody that reflects your true essence. You don't need anyone else to validate your worth. You have always been extraordinary as long as you believe it. Number 4, learning to say no with confidence. Saying no is often one of the hardest things to do, yet it is also one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It's not merely about declining a request. It's a declaration that you value yourself and the principles you stand by. Ask yourself in every situation, is this necessary, this simple? Yet, powerful question helps us distinguish between what truly matters and what merely drains our time and energy. Imagine a busy day, a colleague approaches asking for help with a task they've procrastinated on. You hesitate, torn between the desire to assist and the weight of your own responsibilities. If you say yes, you prioritize their needs over your own goals and well-being. But if you say no with sincerity, you protect your boundaries and send a clear message that your time and energy are worthy of respect. The ability to say no is not selfish, it is an act of self-respect. No one will value you if you fail to value yourself first by refusing a request that doesn't align with your values or capacity. You free yourself and lay the foundation for more genuine relationships. Those who truly care about you will respect the limits you set. Saying no is a skill that takes practice. Start small. Decline an invitation to an event that holds little significance, or step away from a negative conversation. Over time, you'll realize that refusing doesn't lessen your worth in others' eyes. Instead, it strengthens your ability to live with authenticity. Freedom is the ultimate goal. As Epicus wisely stated, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. True freedom comes from disregarding things beyond our control. When you shift your focus to what you can control, your time, energy, and personal values, you cultivate a sense of calm and inner strength. Now take a moment to reflect on your relationships. Is there someone who makes you feel taken for granted or disrespected? If so, it's time to say no while setting boundaries. May initially feel uncomfortable, it ultimately builds a life grounded in confidence and mutual respect. When you learn to say no, you not only free yourself from unnecessary burdens, but also create space to nurture your well-being. And so, physically and mentally, true self-care begins with preserving your inner peace and prioritizing your health now. Let's explore the next step in this journey, caring for yourself holistically so you can live a vibrant and meaningful life. Number 5, caring for yourself inside and out. Self-care is a deeply personal journey, a return to oneself where we build a strong foundation for both body and mind. It's not about seeking validation or impressing others. Rather, it is a powerful declaration of self-respect. I deserve to be loved and valued by myself. True self-care is the ultimate act of self-respect, a lifelong commitment to honoring your own existence. It doesn't require grand gestures. Sometimes it starts with the smallest daily actions. A peaceful walk in the fresh air not only strengthens your body, but also clears your mind. A thoughtfully prepared meal does more than nourish you. It serves as a gentle reminder that you are worthy of care and kindness. Think about it. When was the last time you truly listened to your body? When did you last pause, breathe deeply, and feel the steady rhythm of your heart? These simple moments are the first steps towards self-care. In our fast-paced world, we often neglect even our most fundamental needs. Headlines loom, stress builds, and before we know it, sleep is sacrificed, meals become an afterthought, and exhaustion takes over. Yet a tired body cannot house a peaceful mind. Prioritizing rest, hydration, And proper nutrition creates a solid foundation for facing life's challenges. This isn't superficial care, it's how you protect yourself from the negative influences that deplete your energy. The journey doesn't end there. Once you've established a strong foundation, take time to nurture your soul. Spend a few moments in silence, letting your thoughts drift without attachment. A way to declutter your mind, journaling. Your thoughts and emotions can be surprisingly liberating, helping even the most tangled worries unravel with clarity. Self-care also involves practicing core virtues, resisting an unhealthy indulgence even when tempted, reflects moderation, and foresight, understanding that the choices you make today shape a more sustainable future. That is wisdom. Self-care isn't about proving your worth to others. It's a quiet yet powerful declaration: I matter and I will not neglect myself. It's a journey of dignity, tranquility, and inner strength. So what you've done today to show love to your body and soul, you start with small, meaningful gestures because you deserve the kindness you give yourself. We've reached the midpoint of this journey together. If you're still here, it speaks to your resilience and commitment to growth, something many abandon too soon. Keep going because each step builds upon the last, creating a comprehensive strategy. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, empowering roadmap to refocus on yourself and face life's challenges with confidence. Stay engaged. Number 6, managing personal finances with ease. True freedom isn't about accumulating wealth, but about mastering your desires. As Epic teaches, wisely stated, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. True wealth is not about accumulating endless material possessions, but about finding contentment with what we already have. Managing personal finances is a crucial step toward achieving this state, a practice where each financial decision not only meets immediate needs, but also builds a life of peace and independence. Imagine this payday arrives, and instead of rushing to indulge in unnecessary purchases or hosting an extravagant celebration, you take a moment to ask yourself, will this truly improve my life? Many of us spend impulsively to soothe emotions or impress others, only to find that once the excitement fades, we are left with an empty wallet and lingering stress. Yes, true. Joy stems from simplicity and a clear sense of purpose, not from fleeting indulgences. Speaking from experience, I once spent recklessly on lavish items and extravagant parties, hoping to impress those around me. Initially, it felt exhilarating, but over time, watching my bank balance dwindle with little to show for it left me questioning my choices. One day, I decided to make a change. I started by creating a budget, cutting unnecessary expenses, and redirecting my resources toward meaningful goals, learning new skills, prioritize my health, and saving for the future. And the result wasn't just a healthier savings account. More importantly, I felt a deep sense of relief, knowing I could face unexpected challenges without fear. That to me was true freedom. The freedom that comes from self-control and purposeful living. Financial management isn't about depriving yourself, it's about prioritizing wisely. If you seek tranquility, focus on what truly matters. This principle applies to spending as well. Direct your resources toward what enriches your life, whether it's a journey that broadens your perspective, an investment in your future, or meaningful moments with loved ones. When you view money as a tool rather than the ultimate goal, you realize that building financial security is the foundation of real freedom. It allows you to live in alignment with your values, free from material burdens and financial uncertainty. Ask yourself, does this expense genuinely add value to my life? If the answer is no, then you already know the right decision. True peace, stability, and a sense of control over your life start with financial mindfulness. Number 7, maintaining dignity in relationships in a world filled with expectations and external pressures. Preserving dignity in relationships is not just a choice, but a path to inner freedom. Dignity is not found in seeking validation from others or in fleeing recognition. It is the unwavering commitment to staying true to yourself, standing firm in your values, and navigating life with integrity even when faced with opposition. Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. B1, consider a workplace scenario you're asked to participate in an unethical act such as falsifying a report or covering up a mistake you know that refusing could result in isolation or missed opportunities for advancement, yet instead of compromising your integrity, you quietly but firmly say no without hostility or blame. You continue your work honestly and transparently. This quiet strength, neither boastful nor submissive, is the purest expression of dignity. However, the desire for external approval often tempts us. Have you ever agreed to something against your will simply to avoid conflict? The emptiness that follows, isn't that a sign that you've betrayed yourself? Dignity does not come from pleasing everyone, but from respecting yourself. When you uphold your principles, you create a secure environment for yourself and those around you, one built on trust and sincerity. This principle applies to love as well. A relationship based on dignity flourishes when both individuals respect each other's boundaries, values, and personal growth. By choosing integrity over convenience and self-respect over fleeting approval, you cultivate relationships that are meaningful and fulfilling. Uphold your dignity, and you will naturally attract connections that honor your authenticity. A person should never feel the need to completely change themselves to meet a partner's expectations. If you're constantly striving to be the perfect version in someone else's eyes, the relationship becomes exhausting. However, by being honest about your feelings and staying true to your nature, you not only preserve your dignity, but also cultivate a healthier, more balanced relationship. Ask yourself, are you living authentically or merely conforming, as Zen once said? Associate with those who will make a better man of you. When you respect yourself and uphold your dignity, you naturally attract like-minded individuals, those who uplift you rather than demand that you lose yourself. These are the people who inspire growth, allowing you to shine in your authentic truth. Dignity, when maintained, is not just a guiding light in life's storms, but also a quiet force that influences those around you. In its presence, you will find deep peace and the inner strength to be your true self. If you are ready to embrace this journey, let this commitment be your declaration from today onward. You will stand firm in who you are and live with unwavering honesty as you fully embody dignity. You will discover the resilience to withstand life's challenges. Now let's move forward to our next lesson, number 8, embracing calmness amid life's chaos. Life, much like a rushing river, carries us through its unpredictable currents. Yet, amidst this turbulence, serenity isn't found by escaping or avoiding challenges. It is cultivated through mastery over oneself. Have you ever wondered, can we control the unpredictability of life, or is our true power found in governing our own minds? Epicus once said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This wisdom is more than just a philosophical concept. It is the key to inner peace. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic on a hectic morning, horns blaring all around you, and an important meeting looms ahead. Can you change the traffic? No, but you can choose to take a deep breath, accept the moment, and perhaps turn this delay into an opportunity for reflection or listening to something uplifting. Serenity is not a luxury reserved for philosophers or those detached from reality. It manifests in the most ordinary moments of life. Think of a firefighter stepping into raging flames, or a surgeon performing under immense pressure. They do not crumble because they understand that fear is fleeting, but composure is an enduring strength. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength when life throws challenges your way. Ask yourself, can I change this? If not, let it go. Imagine an unexpected rainstorm. You can open an umbrella, but you cannot command the rain to stop. Acceptance is key. A practical Stoic exercise for cultivating serenity is premeditation malorum. The practice of anticipating adversity each morning. Close your eyes and envision potential setbacks, a harsh critique, a failed plan, or an unexpected loss. Then remind yourself, I am ready when difficulties arise. You'll find they are far less overwhelming than you once feared. Seneca wrote, if you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. True peace doesn't come from changing the world, it comes from transforming yourself. When life feels chaotic, Try to be like a still lake, let the waves pass over you rather than engulf you. Serenity is not something to chase. It has always been within you, waiting to be embraced. Number 9, speaking less and acting with purpose in today's fast-pacing world, where eloquent words often receive more applause and genuine actions. True strength lies in what we do, not in what we say. When your actions are sincere, explanations become unnecessary. As Epicus wisely stated, don't explain your philosophy, embody. I let the way you live and the things you do become the most powerful testament to who you truly are. Think back to time when you placed your trust in persuasive promises only to be disappointed when action failed to align with words. Perhaps a colleague assured you they would help with a project only to disappear when you needed them most. Meanwhile, a quiet friend who made no grand declaration stepped in and provided support without seeking recognition. In the end, who truly earned your trust. Today's world is flooded with grand statements and enticing promises on social media. People project ideals, but not all live by what they proclaim. Instead of believing words too quickly, observe carefully actions. Always reveal a person's true character by speaking less and doing more. You shift your focus from seeking validation to making a real impact. Consider the people you admire most, not because of what they say, but because of what they consistently do. Their integrity and dedication speak louder than any speech ever could. When you embody this principle, you cultivate a life of authenticity and purpose, ensuring that your efforts leave a lasting imprint on the world. In the end, words may inspire, but actions transform. Be the person whose deeds define them, whose quiet perseverance speaks volumes. The next step in this journey will guide you further in shaping a life of true fulfillment and meaning. Have you ever noticed how observing instead of reacting can lead to greater wisdom? By avoiding distractions and focusing on what truly matters, you not only deepen your understanding of others, but also learn valuable lessons for personal growth. Let your actions shape your identity and relationships. There will be moments when promises go unfulfilled. Rather than reacting with hurt or anger, practice silent watch how others behave and establish your own boundaries. Wisdom comes not from expecting too much from others, but from preserving your inner peace and not wasting energy on things that don't deserve it. Start small, take on a task that no one asked you to do, help someone without seeking recognition, or quietly work towards your goals without needing external validation. Every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. And to let your silence and action speak louder than words. The world may not notice immediately, but eventually others will see your accomplishment, recognize your value. When your actions have purpose, your life becomes a true reflection of the philosophy you follow. So which speaks louder for you, action or words? Share your stories and thoughts in the comments below. Have you experienced a situation where action spoke louder than promises? Have you put your limits to the negative consequences of your actions? Or perhaps you've learned the power of speaking less and doing more. We'd love to hear your perspective. Connecting with the peace of nature. Imagine standing in a quiet forest at dawn where soft sunlight filters through decovered leaves. The gentle rustling of the trees blends with the distant songs of birds, while the cool breeze carries the earthy scent of moss and wood. In that moment, the noise of the world fades away, leaving only you. Nature's peaceful rhythm, a sense of calm that washes over you. Nature offers this gift freely, reminding us that peace is always within reach if we take the time to find it. Reconnecting with nature is a powerful way to refocus on yourself. Look up at a starry sky and notice how each star, though millions of light years apart, contributes to the harmony of the universe. They don't speak, but their silent presence tells a story of persistence, connection, and quiet purpose. Under that vast sky, your worries seem insignificant, helping you. Embrace calm and patience as guiding principles. Nature also teaches us the art of letting go. Think of the autumn leaves falling gently to the ground. They don't resist the wind, they surrender to it, becoming part of a larger cycle. It makes you wonder, what are you holding on to that you could release to feel lighter. We often carry unnecessary burdens, fears, grievances that drain our energy. Sometimes it takes just a moment of surrender to rediscover clarity and ease. I remember a day when during a run I stopped to watch a stream flow through the park. The water moved quietly yet relentlessly, weaving around rocks and roots without haste or struggle. In that simple moment of observation, I saw a reflection of life. How often do we exhaust ourselves trying to control everything instead of adapting to what life brings? That stream wasn't just water, it was a quiet lesson in resilience and acceptance. Immersing yourself in nature does more than calm your mind, it reconnects you to your true self. Each whisper of the wind, every sunbeam, every ripple in the pond feels like nature's way of reminding us not to let external chaos distract us from the inner peace that is always available. Take a moment to stop, listen, and let nature guide you in its stillness. You'll find a quiet strength, a reminder that no matter how overwhelming life may seem, the tranquility you seek is already within you, waiting to be discovered. We've now explored 10 ways to focus on yourself and remain calm in the face of life's uncontrollable challenges. These profound lessons rooted in Stoicism are not just guidelines for living, but keys to unlocking inner peace and the strength within each of us. Life's noise and chaos often require just a moment of stillness to help you realize what truly matters. Let these lessons be a compass for your journey, quiet, steadfast, and powerful without the need to display. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button to let us know you enjoyed it. Share your thoughts in the comments. Every insight you share inspires us. Don't forget to share this message with loved ones and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss upcoming videos. Thank you for being part of this meaningful journey.